So this, we started, it used to be "We're all the black people," but now that you all are here, we can say "Here are all the black people." And it started in two ways. In, I guess about 7 years ago, there's a cat named Mike Hughes who who founded the Martin Agency in Virginia, one of the great legendary ad agencies. And he's passed away now, rest in peace, but he was a brilliant writer, brilliant ad man. And one of the things he said was, we were having a meeting, and he said, "Jimmy, I hired some black people. I don't have a problem with black people," and he didn't. "I just don't know where to find them." So he said, "Well, don't know where to find the black people. So that's one thing we need to solve, is figure out how we can find some black people so you can hire them." And then, and he's actually got one of the top cats over there, creative director, is working now. I don't know, he might be here, actually come here today. And then Jeff Goodby, that happened. And then Jeff Goodby, how many people know who Jeff Goodby is? Okay. For those who didn't raise your hand, that's one of the first things you want to do, is know your history. So you want to know who Jeff Goodby is, you want to know who Lee Clow is, you want to make like Kobe Bryant and know the history of whatever profession you're in. Very important. And then, anyway, Jeff was having a Christmas party, and he's one of the founders of Goodby Silverstein. And he was having a Christmas party in San Fran. And this cat named Ed Creighton, young brother at the time, a writer, and Jeff was drinking a beer at his Christmas party, and Ed walked up to him and said, "Yo, Jeff, where are all the black people?" And that caught brother Jeff off guard, and he was like, "Yeah, that's right. We don't have any black people. Probably need to change that." So he called me up one day and said, we should, he told me that story, and he said, "We should do something about that." And I said, "Absolutely. Been working on it for a minute." And I told him my story with Mike Hughes. And then you guys have this organization called the One Club, which is one of the storied, legendary, it's our version of the Academy, like when they talk about the Academy at the Oscars. So in advertising, the One Club is like the Academy for advertising. And I remember coming up, I wanted one of those pencils. I remember studying that, the book, the One Show book, when I was in college at Michigan State, and said, "Damn, one of these days I'm going to see my name off in there." And that's one of the things that you guys should be shooting for and aiming for as well. So the One Club has gotten behind this strong now. We've been doing it for like 5 or 6 years or something like that. And it's really blossomed and really gotten big. And one of the dope things about it, and y'all are some bad mugs. And I'm not talking about my black people right now. I'm talking about my other people who are not black. White, brown, yellow, everything, every hue under the sun. And we had some discussions like, why do you keep calling all the black people? Because people who aren't black aren't going to show up. But you guys need to take selfies and show that, yes, indeed, other non-blacks will actually show up and participate. And so that's awesome and beautiful. We have one announcement that we want to make. I got two of my partners here, Ed Collins and John Gotthold over at Amusement Park. And John, why don't you come up here right quick? You guys might get off on this, might find this kind of exciting.
Well, good morning, everybody. So I'm not going to derail this agenda too much, but I thought you might like to know that Ed and Jimmy and I talked about this, and we decided that what we're going to do as a result of this conference is we're looking to bring on at least 2 of you guys for a full paid internship in California. We'll fly you out there, we'll house you, we're going to get apartments for you. Unlike a lot of agencies who don't pay their interns, we actually pay them. Not a lot. And the other thing that we do is we'll actually have you do some work. A lot of times when you get an internship, you're just making coffee. I have some coffee. I like mine with cream. Jimmy likes his coffee actually just to be fresh pressed juice. So if you're one of the winners here, you know, remember that. Actually, I'm just kidding you. We don't do that. You'll actually get in, you'll get work, you'll get something for your portfolios. And so we just want to let you know that we're starting the California Gold Rush program. And so we're looking for at least 2 of you guys to come on out to LA and help make us famous.
And I don't know how many of you guys, that's one thing you should do in advertising is listen really intently. He said at least. So that means that's up to you guys, you know. We'll take, that's too many. We can't take 600, however many in the room. But you know what I mean. And another thing, a lot of our interns actually end up working at amusement park. So it's not just an internship to bring you on in and send you home. And again, you guys will determine that.